What's up, boys, girls, and everything in between? It's Raptor Patton again. Whatever it is that I do. Hello, people that do people-y things. It's fascinating. It's wonderful. Good. It's good. It's right. Let's see if these guys can attack that without it. Oh, yeah! It can't even attack back! Oh, it barely can, but it's dead! We retreat. Oh, we need more minerals. Where can we find more? I haven't the slightest idea, because I have not played this map in a long time! Anyway. So how's everyone doing on this fucking whatever today is, wherever you're from? It's Thursday where I am. Does anybody watch this shit? No? Okay, that's fine. Whatever. I would like... I don't know. I would like to create content that people actually give a shit about. That would be fantastic. Only in so much that I like to matter. Let's just put it that way. I like to be important, and that's one of my kind of defining features of myself, is that I would really like to be important. I have perhaps some people would say that I have a bit of a complex with that. Perhaps I value my own importance above what it actually is. So it'd be great. Attack that guy and attack that guy. Anyway. I like to feel, more than anything else, I actually would like to create quality content for people that people enjoy. I would like people that watch my channel to go, oh yeah, I like your things that you do. But again, perhaps that's entirely a, perhaps that's entirely a pipe dream to want people to actually give a shit about the things I do. But the main thing that I would like is I would like to provide entertainment for people. I like to be good. I like to be the person that people go to and are like, hey, yeah, Raptor Patton's pretty good at his thing. What? Nothing happened. These guys back to safety. Move you back down here. Yeah, that didn't work. You're sending like one Zergling at a time. How stupid do you get? Oh, what the hell? How'd you come from that direction? Ain't that some shit? Some fucking made up shit by a computer that just doesn't give a fuck about me having fun, apparently. Oh well. Okay, we need more resources, and there is, in fact, a Vespin geyser farther along that path. Where are you? Stop! Stop moving, dip fuck! Alright. Give me some more defenses on you. They literally launched 2 scourges just to kill one of my overlords. What the fuck is that about? What a bunch of dicks. Anyway. Move out of the way, badass. Gotta get my fucking hatchery online. That should be fun. Anyway. So, let's see. Where are we? What should I even talk about today? Music. So, fuck it. We're gonna talk about music for a moment. I watched this guy on YouTube who was bitching about how music has lost its timbre over time. If anyone knows what timbre is. That it's developed into much smaller, much less good versions of music. And then he went and used, because he's a fucking limey cunt, he went and used the Beatles as an example of good music. I'm like, Jesus Christ, that's the best you can do? The Beatles are fucking shit, and you're a piece of shit for liking them. They're fucking boring, and they didn't make anything that's worth a fucking damn. I'd give you a fucking pot of my own piss as the largest largest payment towards listening to the Beatles that I can give. I don't give a shit about the Beatles. They suck ass, and fuck them. They're boring as hell. Their music sucks, and they're a bunch of fucking LSD-addled fucking losers. No, I really mean that. I absolutely fucking detest the Beatles. I can't stand their music. And so if some fucking limey cunt is like, here, yeah, this is a good example of music, I'm like, that's because your fucking country hasn't been relevant since 1941. You lost Singapore because you suck at living. Fuck off, England. Your music sucks, and it always has. You got Ozzy Osbourne and Iron Maiden, that's about it. 'Cause the Beatles are shit. Fuck the Beatles. Anyway, that was me ranting about music. But it was just kind of like a... To me, it's a non-start. When someone's like, yeah, no, the Beatles, let's use that as an example of good music. Yeah, it's a non-start. That's a bad beginning to you trying to argue for good music because the Beatles are utter garbage. And that's the problem. Is that, to me, the Beatles are not terrible, and that's the issue. You see what I mean? Because the Beatles are just boring as hell. They're so fucking stupid, and they're bad at their own instruments. And they suck at music, they suck at everything. I can understand listening to bands that I absolutely hate. I get that. Because, perhaps, and I think to myself, perhaps, it's just because they're playing a type of music that I don't get. That I don't understand. But the Beatles are so goddamn mediocre that I'm like, why does everybody like this fucking shitty band? They're so fucking boring. They have produced literally no good music. They're boring and a worthless fucking example of what is good music. They really are. The Beatles are not good. They never have been good. They've always been just fucking boring and more or less worthless. So why do people listen to the fucking Beatles? God, they're boring. Listen to something else. Listen to something that has... If you're like, oh, well, the Beatles were good at their instruments. No, they fucking weren't. They admitted it on multiple occasions. They're garbage. They're boring. They haven't the slightest idea of fucking music theory. The only reason that they were popular when they were popular, which thank God is not nowadays, is because they were something unique. And in unique, I mean just guys just didn't give a fuck and didn't fucking try to actually make good music. They were just garbage. The fucking Beatles are garbage. Fuck you if you think otherwise. I don't care. I'm not here to fucking help your opinion on the Beatles, because the Beatles suck. They just do. The Beatles are no fun, and they're just a bunch of fucking LSD-addled assholes. Who cares what the Beatles do? I'm glad that John Lennon got fucking tanked by some crazy guy with a gun. Fine. You know how you have a Beatles reunion? A few fucking more bullets. Fuck the Beatles. Fuck everything they ever created. Because they're utter garbage, and I hate them, and I hate you for liking them. But that's just me. Anyway. Maybe I'm a little harsh. No, I'm not. Fuck the Beatles. Utter fucking trash music. Listened to by a bunch of fucking losers. Fuck the Beatles. Anyway. Get your fucking liberalism out of my goddamn music. Give me some ideology, you dip fucks. How about that? Give me something that I can grasp onto. At least Rush, one of my favorite bands, has like a deeper connection and understanding of their own music and the medium in which they operate. The Beatles are just a bunch of fucking retarded ass fucking limeys that are like, hey, let's make music, and then they did and it was terrible. What a bunch of fucking losers. But that's the thing. Going from there, Tombra is something that the Beatles, I suppose, had to some extent. But if you're some limey asshole that's like, yeah, the Beatles were the greatest fucking musicians in the world, I really, really hope that you don't mean that. What about Mozart? Beethoven? Dream Theater. Let's go modern. Dream Theater, to me, has way more timbre and way more presence than the Beatles ever had. They're a bunch of fucking loser-ass cunts. They suck at playing music. They suck at being musicians. And yet that's the example that we're going to take as good music? What the fuck is wrong with you? That's your end-all, be-all of good music? I'm sorry, but God, man, really? That's what you got? Is the Beatles as your example of good music? It's a bunch of crap. The Beatles suck. They're terrible. We don't even seem to try when it comes to the Beatles. We're just okay with all the garbage they put out. And we're like, yeah, no, that's just totally normal. That's just the way that music is supposed to sound. What the fuck is wrong with you? Oh, that's less than fantastic. That's it? That's all you got, England? Is the fucking Beatles? At least fucking Austria's got goddamn fucking Mozart. At least Russia has Mussorgsky and Tchaikovsky. And what the fuck do you have, you limey asshats? The Beatles? That's your defining feature of fucking music that you contributed? Is the Beatles? Jesus Christ! At least try to make good music once in a while. And I'm not even being harsh. Fuck you. Fuck the Beatles and fuck anyone that likes them. They're utter garbage. They're not even good. They've never been good. Oh yeah, this album's the best. What, it sounds like less shit than the rest of their fucking albums? Fuck you and fuck the Beatles. They suck. They've always sucked. Go, dip asses. Go fucking fight their shit. Oh, God, fucking Guardians, let's go. We got more war to wage. Got more fucking assholes to kill. Alright, I guess we got enough resources that we can just go fucking batshit crazy on having enough mutalisks. One of the most cost-effective units in this entire game, by the way. Cleared them out from this area, that's for sure. You thought that I couldn't build up an entire air force in fucking 10 seconds? 'Cause I'm Zerg. That's what we do. Ain't that some shit? Aha! You're dead, bastard. That's not what I wanted. We've got enough resources. We can just crank out a shit ton of these dudes. Alright. But anyway, if you're gonna give me an example of good music and then fucking quote goddamn the Beatles right off the bat, I'm sorry, but you suck at music. Because the Beatles are a fucking embarrassment to the idea of music. As far as I'm concerned. I have no respect for them. I have no respect for their music or for anything that they created. And I wish that the guy who killed John Lennon would have killed the rest of the fucking Beatles. Because that would have done the world a goddamn favor. Yeah, it didn't work out very well now for you. Now did it? Dick-ass motherfuckers. We got 12 fucking mutalisks. Plus this one. Yay. Become a guardian. Screw it. And we spent all of our minerals. Yay, I guess. So we're just gonna slaughter these guys real quick. I don't even know. What are we doing? We got a lot of Zerglings though. That's for damn sure. Go back home, asshat. Alright. So our guardians are now getting into the thick of things. Slaughtering these guys. Kill that guy. There we are. What, you got something to say? Assholes? We The proper swarm are coming for you. Let's kill that dude real quick while we're just kind of thinking about it. And he's dead. What a loser. Oh, for fuck's sake, move back. Alright, I think that we are eliminating these guys bit by bit by bit by bloody bit. What a good time was had by all. You guys, kill that thing. Alright, I think that's probably about time for me. I don't know. You guys like me bitching about the fucking... the Beetles for a while? Look at all these Guardians. They're the fucking most powerful thing the Zerg ever did. It's a little ridiculous, actually. Yeah, no, they all died. Usually, I attack up this corridor first, but I did not do that this time. Take that shit out. Yeah, usually I take this mineral area, but I didn't do that this time. So there we go. I think that we've pretty much slaughtered the enemy Zerg pretty well. Ah, I won! Yay! Ha! What now? Garm brood, you bunch of losers. That took me 3 hours? What have I even been doing this whole time? Oh well. Who cares? Just fucking skip that shit. We're supposed to do things. Alright. So, you all have a great rest of your fucking day, whatever that looks like. And I will see you later. Bye!